Hey everybody, Garfield here, Garfield's Gear Review. Thinking this is my last review on knockoffs or generic knives. For this one, I have here something I got a couple years ago. This is a spring-assisted knife. Okay, press the button, spring-assisted, automatically comes out and goes back in. Bought this knife as part of a raffle. I was at an event here locally in Northwest Florida, helping out a veterans organization. The raffle they had was Combat Hero Bike Build. They were raffling off a Harley Davidson. I was getting a shirt anyway from them just to support. Bought a few raffle tickets. This knife was a way to buy some more raffle tickets, get some more entries into the raffle, and give a little more support to them. And I thought, well, okay, what the heck, throw it in the truck, maybe, something like that. It's got a glass break on it, looked pretty good. Okay, yeah, kind of cool. Or I got a little emblem. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, right. That's nice. Okay, bought it, threw it in the truck. Didn't really think about the knife. I was more interested in the raffle entries than I was the knife. And unfortunately, I didn't win the Harley, but I still have the knife, and I have the shirt. Shirt is here. Always like that anyway. And the knife has sat in the truck. It's bounced around a variety of places in the truck, and has literally bounced around the truck, sometimes on the floor, out onto the ground, been a variety of places. It has bounced literally everywhere, sometimes been thrown places. I've taken it and had to clean it a few times. It has passed the meat cutting test, both raw meat and cooked meat, has done very good on that. I've cut up cardboard, variety of cardboard boxes just to make it easier to fit in the recycling bin, things like that with it. Recently, I say recently, within the last year, I took it off the floor of my truck because it kept coming out of the console area where I was storing it and kept getting on the floor where I was kicking it and stomping at it with my foot. And I put it into the door, into a cup, just because I thought, well, at some point, this is going to break. I'm not going to be able to use the nice fancy spring-assisted loading function, and I'm going to lose the knife function of this. So far, that hasn't happened. I've continued to use the knife. I have used the glass break even. This is a really good glass break. I'm kind of surprised and impressed with it. It's one of the better ones that I've got on a knife anywhere. Another thing that's really good about this particular one, it's not a rubber coating, but it does give you a good grip. Okay, whether you're gripping it like this, around this way, left-handed, right-handed, coming up, it doesn't really care. Gloves, no gloves, bare hand, it really doesn't care. It provides a good grip. The belt clip is such it doesn't dig into your hand, but it gives a very good grip on whether it goes into your pocket, over your belt, it doesn't matter. Good grip, good retention, and the spring switch continues to perform. The knife blade, the knife is 4 inches long. I don't carry this into buildings. A couple reasons. One, it's double-edged. A lot of places get really uptight when you bring a double-edged knife into the building. Two, it's double-edged and serrated on both edges. And it is 4 inches. Actually, I think it's just a hair over 4 inches. And that tends to get you over the limit as far as what they allow in public buildings. So this is kind of like an extra thing that I throw in the pocket of the truck, in the door, like I said, inside a cup in the truck. If I'm using a pair of pants or I'm going somewhere where I've got my little EDC fans here, I can't carry my normal knife. If I got something like this, then if I do happen to need a glass break, I happen to need a little bit bigger knife, this is available. And it's in there in my truck. It's always there. but I'm not carrying it on the buildings where I have to worry about, oh crap, am I going through a metal detector? Am I going somewhere where they're going to be concerned with public safety? No, I'm not, because this sits in the truck. Very rarely does this come out of the truck, except for when I'm using it right around somewhere nearby the truck. So, generic, have no idea. There are no other markings on this, not even the type of steel for the blade. There's nothing else on here other than the stamp of Combat Hero Bike Build. Okay, and that, like I said, was the Veterans Organization build that they were doing, making a Harley Davidson, which, again, I did not win. So, generic, yes. Good, yes. Don't be scared of buying some of these things like that. Take a look at what you're buying. I know I've talked about buying off the internet, not a great thing. This is something I was able to grab onto someplace and looked at it. It's like, yeah, kind of nice, neat and heavy thing, you know? Yeah, ooh, ah, nice springy thing. But the spring is held up. I have thrown this in the truck. It has bounced around, stepped on it, dropped it outside the truck, kicked it around outside the truck. Still passes the meat test. Raw and cooked meat. Yes, I clean it afterwards. Cardboard cutting. Anything like that. No problem. Just can't take in public buildings. They get uptight about that. So this has been a generic generic knife buy that has worked out for me. Worked really, really well. So don't be scared of buying those things, especially if you can get your hands on them and take a look at them. Some of them are really good. All right. So Garfield's Gear Review. It's been Garfield. Thanks for watching. Garfield out.